Hello! Welcome to my recording closet. I just moved into an apartment like 2 days ago. I've done nothing but move for 48 hours, 72 hours, I don't know. It's been so fucking much, but here we go! I chose a hell of a time to record a thing. I just moved in with my friends, and I was allowed to borrow Hollow Knight himself to grace us during this recording session. Timing's working out. I got everything going. We're about to begin the recording of episode 1. You're about to start watching episode 1, if I'm not mistaken, dear viewer. Gosh, I tell you, I'm in a closet with a ton of plushies and boxes and clothes. I have pencils being used as a clothes hanger right now, because I'm crafty. I learned how to use a drill and a hairdryer, like Link learning items. It's been a hell of a weekend. Anyhow, welcome to my 4th Let's Play. We talked a bunch about this. The day's finally here. I didn't think any of these days were ever gonna get here. It's one of those times. As this week goes on, you're gonna see me move into an apartment that I like a lot. A little bit every day, it'll be a little less strange. That's the beauty of Hollow Knight. But yeah, so here's your new buddy. Our first non-Nintendo series. Since I started doing Let's Plays. The 4th one that's happening. I intend to set out and complete like 12, 13 hours of content, which to you means like over 25 episodes this week. Today's day 1 of recording. A little bit of me wants to do a recording log every day and put it at the start of like every 6 episodes, but that'd actually be a lot. Yeah, it's gonna be a marathon. It's gonna be a lot like the easy days of Minish Cap times 5. I won't be doing the hard day of Minish Cap, because this will not end. This is season 1 of 2, plus probably an extra one. Without further ado, I think it's time that I get gaming, and you get watching, and we all get a little bit buggy. I missed my opportunity. In Wilds Beyond, they speak bug language, and you studied for 8 years really diligently on your little kanji worksheets, your bug kanji, and one day you two were able... Oh my gosh, what is this? Hey everyone! Sorry I talked over that scene. I didn't think that'd be that important. Welcome to Hollow Knight! Look at our little bug going. Let's be with him for a moment. Here we go! Alright, welcome to my Hollow Knight Let's Play. I believe I just gave you my intro, right? Like an intro video. Oh boy! Here I am! I've arrived! Alright. Oh wow. This has been a long time coming. It's been like a month since I decided to do this. It's been even longer since I've thought about doing it. Here's a Hollow Knight Let's Play. A game by Team Cherry. Oh. Do we have our sword? Yeah, we do. Here we go. Oh, times are tough. There's a hole there. Do I want to go down it? Believe it or not, this is my 3rd time doing this introduction. I must have just completely blanked last time I started it, because I don't remember this at all, like, the last time that I did it. I really enjoyed my last playthrough while I was, like, preparing for the Let's Play. of these first two worlds. Well, I've done this first world twice now. This is my third time, but the second world I also went to because I was just enjoying it so much. But gosh, yeah, where do I begin? We've got a bug. We've got a really haunting opening cutscene. The details I'm foggy on. I know a lot of Hollow Knight spoilers, but not actually the plot. Look at these little guys. These are worth the price of admission. And look at him! Hollow Knight looking up and down is one of the better features of him. Look at them flutter! Well, I'm feeling okay. Well, okay. Let's start at the beginning. This is Hollow Knight. It's an indie game. It's a very charming and beloved little game. I think it's the first game that was made by Team Cherry. And boy, is it cute. And spooky. We've got little bugs floating here. We're in Bug World. I believe we are a little bug whose identity we don't know much about yet. And we are coming to a place called Hallownest, where something very big and sad has happened. And it's all bugs. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you among us. Focus your soul, and you shall achieve feats which others can only dream. Collect soul by striking enemies. Once soul is collected, hold A to focus soul and to heal. I did already do that. Every time you fight a little guy, you fill up your soul gauge. It's like the Hollow Knight shaped circle at the top left of the screen. I really like this game's game mechanics. They're really simple. They're very, very simple, and they all play into each other great. I just slammed that bug into a spike, which is amazing. Yeah, you've got your sword for your basic attacks, and boy, do I like it. You've got this up air attack that, as you saw, slammed the bug into the spikes. We had a down air attack that is just my favorite move. You'll see there's a few really cool uses for all the slashes, and we've got an up tilt too. the only tilt we have besides our normal one. This is a fighting game. Oh wow, this is a lot prettier than I remember. This first area. Look at these little guys! Oh, they're so plump. What did I just unleash? What are you? I have no desire to harm you. What? Oh wow, it gave me health. Oh shit, I feel bad though. I really didn't mean to kill him. I was trying to slash at the gooey bits on the ground. Because slashing interacts with a lot of the world, like you just saw there. You'll see as I'm running around, you can smash and just break a lot of things as you go, and it makes you feel very powerful, but also like you're destroying the world. And as you just saw, oh well, that's not a good example, but a lot of times the bodies of the enemies you kill will stick around, which is very, very spooky. I don't think it's just spooky for the sake of being creepy. I think it's just kind of meant to make the world feel really permanent, or very real. Like, yeah, this poor little guy. I kill him, and he's scattered to bits. I think his mouth is right there. So, I'm on check as the player. I don't want to murder anything that doesn't need to die. God! I don't really know if that's like a core part of Hollow Knight, like it is in like Undertale or anything, but for me, that's one thing I've picked up on. I'm like, destroying shit feels good. Also, very bad. The world feels very tactile for that. Wow, this is a lot prettier than I remember. I'm really glad. Glad to have some fresh experiences, you know, despite just having played this. Ah! Unfortunately, getting out of roll for a moment. Unfortunately, this is my first Let's Play recorded on the Switch, and I just couldn't figure out the audio. I can't figure out a way to give myself audio with this that doesn't, that doesn't, delay or mess with this weird setup I have in my closet of my apartment. I couldn't figure it out, so I'm listening to the best of Beach House. I've never actually listened to Beach House before. I've just, I've tried a million times to be like, this is my moment. I'm gonna listen to Beach House, and I never did. But the sound design in this game is really freaking good. I mean, my saving grace is that I watch all of my episodes after I premiere them. I watch all of them, so I will eventually get to appreciate that. But it's a real bummer to not have the sound effects impacting how I play. It's super unfortunate and immersion breaking. I might figure it out better for season 2 or even later in this week when I record more, but that's where I am. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Within our lands, do not hide your true form. Let us all bask in your majesty, for only this kingdom could... I don't know if that's directed at me or... because honestly the first one kind of seemed like it was directed at my bug, my Hollow Knight. Look at that. What did I just pull out? Fury of the Fallen. Oh wow, so charms are like an upgrade system, and they also look like they're fun to collect. I don't think I've ever had this one. I've never quite found this little area, and I almost feel like it's missable. Oh, you're still there. I really don't want to squish you. I saw that you helped me, but I really don't want to squish you. Anyhow, before I started talking about my audio problem, I got across the Sea of Spikes with my down attack. That's just one of the neat things in this game. You can sometimes just very intuitively do things like that. Also, look how nice this looks. It just feels so good doing that move. But where, there we go. I could have gone up. So as you can probably tell, this game is really exploratory. It's very exploration based. This is probably the main way to go, wasn't it? Oh, I'm already thinking about main ways and cool ways. Although honestly, I don't know. I don't think you could have got up this way. Then again, this is where I came from, isn't it? What's the point of that little shortcut there? Maybe that wasn't a shortcut. Maybe that was actually just the way to get up here. I don't have a good mental map of this area. The next area I do, and the next 2 areas I do. But this whole area here I usually think of as like a prologue, sort of. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point, you can enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the Eternal Kingdom, Hallownest. Hallownest is where we are going to be hanging out for a lot of this game. I believe our bug here has a lot of reason for going to Hallownest, which I don't really know. It seems like I've done enough. It seems like I can't quite double back here, so I'm proud that I got that little charm. I feel like I did a cool version of going that way. I'm gonna smash my way in. Oh. Okay. I thought I had a technical difficulty. Looks like it might be time for another jumping off. Yeah, so I don't know if I can get back up there. I'm glad I got that little charm. Wow, sure does look destroyed, don't it? Street lights! Ah! With like little versions of those bugs from earlier. There's always a swirly design. Dirtmouth, the fading town. Oh there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared. Headed down that well, one by one, into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad, and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. That is the first thing we were told today. So there is a great kingdom beneath this little town. This little town is our hub town. We're going to spend a lot of time exploring this great kingdom that's beneath it, so make yourself at home. Embodies a fairy heroism of those that come. Oh. Yeah, cool. I've never had this before. This boosts our strength when we're at low health, which is great because I'm always at low health in every video game I play. These are all very empty houses. We'll be opening soon is Zelda and Cornifer. Ooh, those lights are very pretty. I've been having a whole kind of spooky cute phase this month. I started playing Majora's Mask, and I've really been thinking a lot about games that are spookier than I'm used to, but still cute and expressive. And man, it was a long shot when I decided to play this, but I knew there was something in it I was really gonna connect with, and I'm excited to find out just what that is. Right now, it's these light bugs. It's them, specifically. So we've got our sword. You know, we've done pretty good so far exploring, so I reckon we'll do fine down here. Here we go! Here is Hallownest. This is the first area. Forgotten Crossroads. So, if you know what a Metroidvania entails, it's a really nerdy genre of 2D game where you explore big interconnected areas like this, usually spooky caves. Metroid is one. You explore spooky caves and fight space bugs. It's not super my cup of tea, just aesthetically. Never played a lot of it. Then Castlevania is the other part of that. Castlevania is usually you exploring a big castle with cool music and pretty ugly looking enemies as far as I have been able to tell, for my own personal tastes. But pretty bonkers music from what I've heard. But yeah, there are games that are all about exploring places, and I don't think it's essential that you be spooky to be in this genre. I know Kirby and the Amazing Mirror was one of my first games ever, and it falls in this genre. So yeah, this is a very cool way to make your game be. You'll see. So I've played this area a trillion times now, at least 2. This is my 3rd. There's a whole bunch of bugs here, and one thing that I've been doing without talking about it much is that everybody drops these little nubby coney things. I have 100 of them. It's like currency. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it is our currency, and we haven't seen much of an economy or anything to stimulate, but we will. So trust me, I'm gonna fight them for money. I enjoy fighting them. I enjoy getting things. It's a very good system. But yeah, this is the big old room with a whole bunch of platforms. This is like all I can think of when I think of Metroid. All I've done probably is explore big rooms like this and be like, Jeff, get me on the platform. Why is that bug going? Why is it there? Why is it doing zigzags? Fuck, nah, where am I gonna land? This thing's crawling around. Oh, it's coming so fast. And then you fall. That's how it goes. That to me is the only defining trait of a Metroidvania. Hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins? Don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Yeah, how did I get so much money? 100 seems like an awful lot. What is it called? Ember? I kind of want to call this currency Ember, but that doesn't seem right. So I've bought a map. I didn't want to spoil it, but yeah, one of the coolest uses of your money is this dude and his Zelda sell you stuff for your map, and look how cute he is when he's using his map. He's just looking at it. He's walking around. I can control him. So this is what Cornifer did up for the Forgotten Crossroads. He gave us a sketch of everything and marked some important places. Until I buy a compass, I have to figure out where I am on my own, but I have this region memorized, so lucky me. And it's not complete. You can see little openings where you could walk out and just find more places that aren't mapped. That will take me buying my own pen and ink or something in order to update my own map. Maybe, or maybe not actually. That might be a built-in feature, but he's now been kind of us to give us a map of the Forgotten Crossroads. And, oh boy. Oh fuck, oh, I'm in I'm in feral mode. That's actually a cool animation. I really like that they animated the damage boost. So I haven't been given, you know, instructions yet. I'm just exploring. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these guys. Ah! Eek! Yeah, I'm so smart. So I think you might have noticed Cornifer humming. I'm starting to really wonder if I have to figure out an audio solution, because I'm gonna be kind of bummed if I don't get to hear that humming. You know, they seriously, you know, the audio is a serious part of this game, and I've only come to appreciate audio in game more and more. So it's a little sucky even replaying this without it. I got killed by the big. Okay, so the game may exploit this. No, it might when I get back down there. So when I die, you see my soul gauge is cracked. I'm looking up at it up there. My soul gauge is cracked because there is a shade. My last life is still down where I died, and it has all my money. Money is the you know, reincarnation karmic debt currency here. But I gotta go back there if I want to get my money back, and I do. That took a little while to get that, so this is a big part of motivating me to explore, is getting back to where I died before I lose my money. But yeah, so you can tell, a lot of these enemies, just bumping into them, all these enemies bumping into them will do one of my 6 masks of health. And, you know, it also gives me a little bit of soul so I can heal. So it's a little bit of like, man, I need an enemy so I can heal, but also like, man, there's an enemy so I might get hurt. It's just a matter of timing. But as you saw when I accidentally killed that blue squishy guy away at the start, the attacks have a lot more range than they look like they do. Oh shit. Especially the one when you're on the ground, so it's been like 2D Zelda that way. Where when they're on top of me, I'm often like, fuck, why aren't I hitting them? But what I don't realize is there's like invisible hitboxes like far in front of me that make up for it. Oh my god, wait. There he is. Yep. Look at that guy. That's me. Well, he was me. She was me. I'm yet to hear a pronoun for Hollow Knight. Okay. I'm like 80% sure I've been here. Maybe? Look at you. There we go. I forgot! You have children. So that was a lot of orange. That was a lot of orange. Look at this water. Oh! Look at that water. I'm glad I looked down. Look at that nothing. Oh fuck. Oh, you just incentivized me. I've like playfully forgotten a lot of this. Yes! So I just freed that grub. That grub is like a collectible, sort of. There's a bunch of them hidden throughout this game. And I want to find them. And I'm going to show you why. Let me just get back home. Look at that. Very clean execution. I trained for this. Okay, so I've got a room I want to go to. Luckily, I know where I want to go, so this is going to be kind of an orientation to Hollow Knight, mostly just me smashing and not having to think too much. We'll get to the thinking later. No! I wanted your coins. I am so smitten with this game's gameplay. I think that it's so good. I've only experienced little bits of it, but I have experienced a lot of good. I've experienced a lot of good in these little pieces that I've played. I really just like the soul meter. I like having enemies reward me and give me a way to kind of take care of myself, like a lot. Can't quite reach that, can I? Ah, jeez. Here we go. So in here, we have the little dude that we just saved. And his dad is gonna reward us. So if I came in here before, you would have just heard a lot of sobbing. In fact, you may have heard sobbing while I walked by. Man, I wish I heard it. This guy was crying because his, visibly dozens of children were missing. So it's on us to find them, and it's so rewarding when you find them because they wiggle at you and they remember you. And, it's really good. But I think that we're going to do a lot of backtracking to this area. There are good fast travel ways for getting deeper, but I think even Forgotten Crossroads itself is a little bit of a hub area because mostly that guy. But I have other thoughts about things in this area that could be important. Ah, fuck. Oh, stay away from me. That guy's big and round. I could use a snack. What do we have to do in this apartment? Probably nothing. Ooh. Temple of the Black Egg. Hello there. How delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you have a strong look about you. I'm Coral. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg, lying on the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg? Is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery, and who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. I'll admit, yeah, I'm pretty curious about the black egg too. It's got these masks. They kind of look like mine. They're like little faces. Some good smashing can happen around here. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, I was not this sharp when I played before. Yeah! Stay away from me. Yeah, I'm gonna, ooh! Nice. Again, for just like having a tiny amount of little moves to use, it's so satisfying. There's so many things you can do that make you feel like, fuck yeah, I'm a genius. I am a martial god. Let me just sneak on down here. Oh. Oh. Ah. The purple mines. Look at these gems. So this is, I believe, the entrance to another region. Oh, bury my mother, pale and slight. Bury my father, with his eyes shut tight. Bury my sisters 2 by 2. And then when I are done, let's bury me too. Haha, do you know that one? It's one of my favorites. We can sing something else if you start singing and I'll join in. I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. Haha. So what are you down here for? If you came to get wealthy, just look around you. These mines are still bursting with riches. There's plenty for everyone. Just grab a pick and join in. Haha. She has like a little pearl on her head. That's Mila. She's singing about being buried. Ah! I'm being moved. Oh, what's that? Looks like our coins. I actually don't super regret listening to Beach House. I don't even know what songs I'm listening to, but they're just so... It's honestly such a nice mood. Little electronic noises and indecipherable vocals. With this specifically. I really like purple. I gotta admit, purple does a lot for me. This is crumbling? It's not crumbling enough. I don't believe I was able to get this to crumble before. I don't believe I've done very much in this area. Unless I'm forgetting something, I don't believe I have much business out here in the mine. Well, Now that we found Mila, I think this is a good place to call it for episode 1. What's over there? Is that a discover roll? This is my hands like this. My hands like slashing and exploring. Man, yeah, when I was playing this game, I was just trying to play a little bit. Ideally, just stuff I'd already done before, like this first world, just to, you know, see how it feels. But I just couldn't stop playing it. I really like this game. Money. Well, this looks interesting. I'll see you next time, though. Oh, learning how to record Hollow Knight. See you soon.